at it. The frizz, just help me, please.
Lori, your hair is fantastic. It might look frizzy and it might look like there's no hope, but I can assure you that once we teach you how to control the frizz, once you've learned how to do it, then you might not need a haircut. Your ends are not as bad as they look. You're going to be able to do it yourself and it's going to be easy. At this point, the hair is the most tangled and the most vulnerable to damage. So I'm going to use our slip detangler to make it easy to loosen all the curls. Our slip detangler has a very low pH balance, so it will close the cuticles that are essential for curly hair without adding any oils or greasiness to the hair. After you've sprayed slip detangler in the hair, it's very important that you remove all the loose hair. Healthy human beings lose 100 hairs a day. With straight hair, it slips out throughout the day, but curly hair, it physically has to be removed. If there is a snag, you can either spray extra slip to take out those stubborn knots. Work the knot from the ends to the roots, but it's very important that all tangles are removed. The slip detangler will make this process very safe and easy. You don't have to be afraid of tangles and knots. With the right products, it does not have to be painful. Taking out the knots and tangles is the most important first step to styling curly hair. Now we are going to apply Curl Keeper. Curl Keeper is very runny and very clean. You can never overdo it, but you certainly can underdo it. Keeping Lori's hair wet makes it easier to distribute the Curl Keeper evenly from roots to ends. In order to have perfect curl, all you need to do is learn how to twist a whole bunch of hair together. We call it a skip curl technique. While your hair is wet, you have the control to manipulate the curls however way you want. If Lori wants to create tight ringlets, she takes a small amount of hair and just twists some small pieces around her finger. It is very easy and it doesn't take a long time. With a little bit of practice, she's going to be expert at that. Make sure it's fully detangled. Twist it around your finger to get a grip. And slide your finger through to the end. Bend it and skip it. Lori has the curls. All we got to do is put on the right amount of product and just manipulate the hair the way we want it to do. Like water, Curl Keeper will dry feeling very, very clean. Not sticky and it's not greasy. I don't care how dry or frizzy somebody's hair is, when it's wet properly, it's never frizzy. All the energy and effort in controlling curly hair is not how well you blow dry your hair, it's how well you prepare the hair before you decide to leave it and let it dry on its own. The energy and the effort is about how to put on the Curl Keeper, how to twist the curls, how to get the curls the exact same way that you would like them. And then, with a bit of squishing, you just leave it. Allow them to dry on its own. We've taught Lori exactly how to style her hair using our skip curl technique or other twisting techniques. She's now going to demonstrate how she can do it herself.
Once I have Curl Keeper in my hair, I brush it through or comb it through, grab my first section of hair, and I twist.
As you can see, Lori is meticulous about being as neat and controlled as she can be. She's taking advantage that the hair is very wet. She has put the perfect amount of Curl Keeper, slip leave-in conditioner, and the silk leave-in conditioner.
What I like to do is hear that scrunching noise. When you don't hear it, you can put more Curl Keeper in.
She's consistently reapplying Curl Keeper, ensuring that she has that control. So you've got to use a generous amount to control those extra fuzzy pieces that always are stubborn on humid conditions.
For anyone who's got curly hair, you can control your hair.
The next step is for Lori to flip her head over, and we're going to bring out as much bounce as her curl can do. So while you're twisting and during the skip curl technique, she's made sure that the curls are perfect. We are now creating more bounce. The S formation on the ringlet will be way more defined when you go upside down and you squeeze some extra bounce out of your curl. This is all done during the wet phase. After you've spent all this time in the preparation, to guarantee frizz-free hair, we have to allow the cuticle to dry in a closed position. Curl Keeper will keep the frizz under control as long as it has a chance to dry on its own. No blow drying for the first couple of minutes. The first stage is to stop the frizz. The second stage is to bring out the natural curl by just touching and playing with the hair. Laurie loves lots of volume, so I have the freedom to play with it, never worrying that it's going to go frizzy. The more you play with it, the fuller the look. For extra height, we open our fingers, slide our fingers to the root area and move it. That's how we create lift. You can have all the lift in the world, with no frizz. Go for it, overplay with it. Get it to the point of lots of volume. Bring out the curl. The more we fuss with it, the better the look, the fuller the look. Laurie likes volume, lots of hair, and I play with it without worrying about the frizz. This is what I call curl freedom. If you overplay with it and it's starting to frizz up on you, or you wake up in the morning and you've got this frizzy patch, all you need to do is reactivate the product, the Curl Keeper, with water. Wet your hands and run wet hands over any fuzzy area and the Curl Keeper reactivates. So if it's humid outside, the moisture in the air will work with the Curl Keeper that's in the hair. You've done a great job, you've got fantastic curl.